clockwise to advance or counterclockwise to retard. G'day, I'm Aaron and I'm a bit of a psychic. I get the impression that you want to adjust the timing on your single cylinder 4-stroke engine without using a timing key. You're in luck, because I'm about to show you how to do just that. You're going to need some kind of paint pen, a bit of emery paper, and valve grinding compound. This is a Chinese copy of a Honda GX390 horizontal shaft engine. I've lost the timing key, but that's not a problem if you know what you're doing. So the timing key is there for just that, timing. It doesn't actually do anything once you've torqued the flywheel down. It's basically dead weight. What holds the flywheel in place and stops it from spinning on the crankshaft is the taper itself. If you've ever had to change ball joints or tie rod ends, you'll understand just how well these things hold together once they've been torqued down. The first thing you're going to want to do is clean up both the taper on the crankshaft and on the flywheel. You want a nice clean taper to start with before you lap them in. What we're doing is trying to get rid of all the rust on the taper. You want as little imperfections as possible in the final surface. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Make sure the tapers are nice and clean for this next part. You want to take your valve grinding compound and put a bit on the crankshaft taper. Spread it around a bit. What you're going to want to do is put your flywheel on there and just turn it. Sort of move the flywheel around into different positions as you're lapping it in. What we're trying to do is make the two taper surfaces together so that they seal perfectly. And once you've got a perfect taper, it'll stick like shit to a blanket. That feels pretty good. I think that's done. You're going to need your paint pen for this next part. What you want to do is mark exactly where the key goes in. You've got to mark the keyway and be as accurate as possible. That's good. I'm happy with that. Now that's your timing mark. You put the flywheel on. The keyway in the flywheel is lined up with that mark. You can either turn it clockwise to advance or counterclockwise to retard. I'm actually going to retard this one because I want a bit more low end torque. So I'll turn it about a quarter of the width of the key counterclockwise, and that's going to be retarded probably about 4 to 6 degrees. Now you just need your flywheel nut. Put that on and nip it up to lock your timing in. You can see that the flywheel hasn't moved from where I set it, and that's now locked in. That flywheel isn't moving. Put on the fan and the pull start thingy. It's very important that you torque it to spec now. This thing takes 170 Newton meters, which is fucking heaps. Jesus. I'm gonna need to put this thing on the ground. And we're done. Now I've just got to put the covers back on and start it up. I hope you learned something. If you did, click like. Maybe subscribe if you like what I do. See you next time.
What you want?